So let me get straight. You want some plastic. Now plastic, a very important resource in Minecraft mods. Very important resource indeed. If we come over to here, into our chest, we've got plastic with 20 different uses. You can even make a straw. Very important. Very important. So you want to make plastic. Now it's no easy task. You're going to need to build something like this for some completely automatic plastic. Let me take you through the rundown. This is a test world, by the way, not our actual world. I'm not going to use this world. Anyway, you put the coal in here. So let's just get some coal. You put the coal in, like so. The coal gets transported through the item duct into our steam dynamos, which are getting water from this aqueous accumulator. The aqueous accumulator steals the water from the 8x8 area around. 3x3, and then gets water. The fluid duct will take the water and put it into a steam dynamo. What the steam dynamo does is it takes the coal from the item duct, the water from the aqueous accumulator, and generates RF. The RF has two transfer. It goes to the latex processing unit and also into all of our other machines. It's very useful. So, how do we get the latex for the latex processing unit? First up, we've got to go over here. We need tree fluid extractors. Now, see, you can stack these things. You can go boom, boom. Just get a stack of logs, shove it in there, get out your fluid duct, put it on there, put in a servo, ignore the power, and now any latex from here will go into the latex processing unit. Now, of course, the more tree fluid extractors you have, the more you're going to get. So if you stack these up like 5 high, several wide, you're going to be getting a lot of plastic, but you're also going to be needing a lot of RF. So what happens here is these auto placers, which are pretty cheap craft. Only basic coil, pretty cheap, and a palace crystal. And you fill these up with oak wood. The oak wood goes in front of these tree fluid extractors, which are, again, pretty cheap. And then using the fluid ducts, which are pretty cheap, and servos, which are, again, pretty cheap, you've got to make sure you set the servo onto redstone control ignored. If you don't do this, your farm ain't going to work. So that will go into the latex processing unit. But that's only the latex. We still need water, RF. So we get the water from the aqueous accumulator. Very easy. The RF will come from these steam dynamos. They'll come from the steam dynamos, go in here, and then using a servo, the item duct will take the plastic off the top and put it into a basic drawer. Now, I understand this might be complicated and confusing, but I think it'll be a lot easier to understand if we go ahead and build this from scratch. So let's go do that, shall we? Alright, let's get to building this. I have the whole materials list right here. We are going to need an auto placer. Actually, if you give me a second, let me get rid of everything in my inventory, just so we don't have anything stacking with anything else. Okay. An aqueous accumulator. 2 buckets of water. You only need 2 since it will be able to turn to an infinite water source, as you can see here. 2 basic drawers, 9 fluid ducts, 3 steam dynamos, 9 leadstone flux ducts, coal, item ducts. I would recommend opaque since they are a lot cheaper, servos, latex processing unit, tree fluid extractor, and auto placers. These can be changed the number. It depends how much latex you want. I believe 3 of each is perfectly fine. However, if you want to go for even more because you need even more plastic, you can go for that too. Now, I'm going to go quickly into game mode survival so that we can so that we can make sure we have the exact amount of resources. And we're also gonna make the weather clear. Sorry about that notification in the background. I have WhatsApp web in the background. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, we'll need some wood, just in case. And then we will also need just some placeholder blocks. I'm going to use dirt. And then I'll get myself a pickaxe. We'll go for a draconic pickaxe of the wyvern. Okay, so we begin with our water and our aqueous accumulator right here. Dig out a 3x3 square. I think we can use this. No, we can't, but it's fine. So you dig out 3x3 square, put the aqueous accumulator in the middle, and then put a water bucket in the top two corners, and then this becomes an infinite water source. Put the water bucket in the other two corners, and then you've got infinite water. You then get your fluid duct, put one on top, and then in the direction you want your steam dynamos to be in, put 3 more fluid ducts. Get your steam dynamos, and this is why I needed the pickaxe, and make sure they are facing directly outwards in the direction you wanted them to go in. You can't have them facing upwards or facing the other direction. Oh gosh, notifications. There we go. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be the transport system. Any energy that isn't used by this plastic making area will be sent out into your other creations, your other technological creations. Then we need to get into where we're going to get our coal from. Get your item ducts, place 3 above your steam dynamos, and then you can hook it up to any storage system. I'm going to hook it up to a basic drawer. Then put a servo on the end and set it to ignore redstone control. This is important because without this step it won't work. And then what will happen now is it will take coal out of the basic drawer, whatever storage system, and put it into the steam dynamo. Now we're going to get started on the actual plastic making system. Get your fluid ducts, one of your last fluid ducts. Build up 2 from the middle. Get your latex processing unit and place it right above. Now water will begin to rush into your latex processing unit. Get a fluid duct and build it up based off how many tree fluid extractors you will have. Of course, I have 3. Then, using your placeholder blocks, build 1 block away from the fluid duct, and then place your tree fluid extractor facing in the direction of your placeholder blocks, and then do that how many times you want it to go up. Now, get back on top of your placeholder blocks, and build more placeholder blocks over here. Get your auto places, 1, 2, 3. I've done it wrong. There you go. And then place your auto places however many you want. I'd recommend you put wood in these, but I don't think I need wood because we've already seen before that this works perfectly fine. Now, we need to put servos on all of these fluid ducts right here. And of course, have them ignoring redstone control. Awesome. Let me just double check I've got everything right. It would seem so. Also, just for safety, put a servo on the item duct that is facing directly into the latex processing unit and make it require redstone control so that we don't have any coal going into the wrong location. Now, we've almost finished already. Have 2 leadstone flux ducts going up here so that you can put some redstone flux into your latex processing unit. Get your item ducts and then make them go in the direction of your storage system. I've done that now. Put a servo on the item duct, make it not require power, and then your creation is done. If we just quickly go into creative mode, get 3 stacks of logs, go ahead and put them in these auto places, you can see quite clearly that this is working perfectly fine. The fluid latex is going into the latex processing unit, being processed, and then being put into the storage drawer, which, if you give it a second, is now holding minor plastic. With these, you can get 9 of these, turn it into normal plastic, and then have it put it in a furnace, smelt it, and then you've got yourself plastic. I hope this has helped you in your plastic needs, helping you make the longer, more tedious creations. I've been Pixelgamer12. You've been the viewer. Have a great day. Little extra tip here, you can have extra tree fluid extractors around one log. You can have 3 here, so 3 per log, and that just gives us absolutely ridiculous amounts of latex. I'm talking absolutely ridiculous. So what you can also do is just have an extra latex extractor here, get a leadstone flux duct, have it come up here, right there, and then have item ducts take the plastic out. It's a surprisingly good method and can end up creating you a lot of plastic. I'm talking a lot of plastic. Have a great day.